Something massive and mysterious has been traveling through the darkness of space for millions of years, and now it's here, inside our solar system. Harvard scientist Avi Loeb believes that this object is heading towards Earth, and it's an alien craft or a UFO. But is it true that this object that's going to be here this year has aliens and they are finally coming to us? Professor Avi Loeb says that the way this object is flying, the chances of it being a space rock is less than 0.005%. This has got the scientific community scratching their heads. More research suggests that this object could be technological and possibly hostile, as would be expected from the dark forest resolution to the Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox is just a question. If there are so many stars and planets out there, then why haven't we found aliens yet? The dark forest is a theory to answer this question. The dark forest theory suggests one reason could be that advanced civilizations are deliberately hiding from each other because they fear that other intelligent life would destroy them. So, are they finally revealing themselves now? There would be two outcomes if there are actual aliens on this probe coming to us, one being harmless and the other being hostile. Scientists say that we are not equipped to fight an alien life being hostile towards us. And right now, as you're watching this video, this mysterious object called 3I Atlas is passing through our cosmic neighborhood. And here's the craziest part. This isn't the first time something like this has happened, and its name, 3I Atlas, is because it's the third interstellar object in our solar system. The second was 2I Borisov, and the first interstellar object we ever spotted was Oumuamua back in 2017. But 3I Atlas, it's bigger, it's stranger, and it's raising even more questions than answers. To understand the nature of 3I Atlas, we need to first see how we found it and what it looks like. Astronomers use the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Blast Alert System, or ATLAS for short, to scan space, and using this, they spotted this interstellar object. It was first detected in 2019, and at the time, it was officially named C2019Y4, but it's better known as 3I Atlas. And right from the start, scientists noticed something unusual. NASA did 100 observations of this object and are still unable to pinpoint how big this object is. But what we know for sure is that the path it was taking through space does not match anything from within our solar system. The speed is too high, the angle is too off, and the orbit is clearly not tied to our sun. Just like Oumuamua, this thing came from somewhere else. Think about this for a moment. 3I Atlas has likely been traveling alone through the darkness for millions, maybe even billions of years. It could have been kicked out of its home star system after a massive collision or the death of a star. If it is not a rock and is a UFO and there's alien life on it, then it has found a way to survive for millions of years with sustenance. For ages, it drifted silently, passed through cold and empty voids between stars until gravity finally brought it near our solar system. Its trajectory suggests it came from far beyond the reach of even the outer planets, and once, if it passes by, it will keep going on forever. Here's where things get interesting. Oumuamua, the first interstellar object we found, was dark, rocky, and had no visible tail, which made it more mysterious. 3I Atlas, on the other hand, behaves more like a comet. It has a coma, that the glowing cloud of gas and dust that forms when a comet gets close to the sun and starts heating up. One hypothesis is that it is a rock made of ice mixed with rock and it is releasing gas as it warms. But here's the twist. Even though it looks like a comet, its behavior doesn't fully match our expectations. It's brighter than we thought it should be for its size, and some of the material it's giving off doesn't perfectly match the normal comet chemistry. It is a very unfamiliar object, and the astrophysicists and the scientific community is unable to definitively say what it is. One reason scientists are so puzzled is the interstellar comets aren't supposed to be this common. For decades, astronomers thought the odds of spotting even one were extremely small. Then, Oumuamua appeared in 2017, and in 2019, 2I Borisov appeared. And now, just a few years later, here's another one, and it's bigger. This raises two big questions. Are interstellar visitors actually common, and we've just been missing them? Or is something happening in the galaxy that is sending more of these objects our way? Could we be looking at a lot of big bangs happening around the galaxy? Or is it aliens with technology so far ahead of us they can manipulate the cosmos to nudge rocks into different galaxies and solar systems? What's even stranger, 3I Atlas seems to have broken apart earlier than expected. Parts of it may have disintegrated as it got closer to the sun, leaving a trail of debris. This could give us rare samples of interstellar material, but it also means it's harder to study the object as a whole. When we find something like 3I Atlas, we're not just looking at a random space rock. We're looking at a piece of another star system. It's a time capsule, carrying clues about how planets and stars form in places far from our own. Studying it could tell us about building blocks of life in other parts of the galaxy. Some scientists even think objects like this could spread organic molecules, the seed of life, from one star system to another. It's a theory called panspermia. If it's true, then 3I Atlas isn't just a visitor. It could be a messenger of life itself. Right now, telescopes around the world are tracking 3I Atlas, capturing as much as data as possible before it disappears into the dark again. We will only get one chance to study it up close. Once it's gone forever, heading back into the endless black sea of interstellar space. And that's the humbling part. This giant, mysterious object will keep moving long after we are gone, traveling through the galaxy without a destination, maybe passing through countless other star systems. Think about this. 3I Atlas is just one object we happen to notice. Space is huge, and our ability to scan it is still limited. How many more are out there slipping past unnoticed? How many have passed before, carrying secrets we never had a chance to see? How many of them will reveal evidence of an alien life? If something this big can enter our solar system without warning, what else might be on its way right now? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.